An era of darkness, centuries of colonial humiliation, exploitation, deprivation, and cruel colonial oppression. In a sense, colonialism not only deprived a society of its freedom, its wealth, but of its very character, leaving its people intellectually and morally disoriented, deprived. In this context, we can contextualize colonialism sponsored, nurtured communalism and its worst form, dehumanizing impacts and colonial malign intention behind it that propelled it. For example, separate electorates on communal lines. An Indian Council Act 1909 that communalized social order, polluted even social cultural roots of democracy in its infant phase. In other words, in the state of its infancy. Lord Morley's statement, please remember, in granting separate electorates, we are sowing the dragon's teeth, and the harvest will be bitter. Question arises why imposed, exploitative, discriminatory, oppressive, divisive, cruel, colonial, suppressive regime sowing the dragon's teeth. In other words, spreading, propagating, biomagnifying social pollution, communalism, communalizing are diverse kinds, diversities enrich social order. They were annihilating, eliminating any emerging, awakening potential of nation in making means nations cultural consciousness transformation into concrete capabilities of a nation state. Visualize separate electorate eating roots of a nation state, psyche of oneness, imagination of nations integration, shared cultural heritage, civilizational ethos, pride on national identity is tied towards a set of ideals, values, virtues that constitute constitutional morality, our nation's heritage. Coordination, cooperation, cohesion, interdependent social order, like termite. Our freedom struggle in the national movement on the background of cultural heritage, civilizational ethos that imagine our subcontinent as Jambudweep, a single entity with its diverse kinds of diversities, united with its innate unity, means celebration of diverse kinds of diversities, along with the reverence for its innate unity that unite us as Indians, our national identity. In modern age, India, that is Bharat, cultural awakening, social religious reform movements created fertile foundational basis for our freedom struggle. Our freedom struggle is strive towards transform a nation or country into establishment of a state, nation state. A state is a child of society, social values, virtues, ideals, societal ethics, nurtured its brainchild, state. State as a political structure based on defined territory, permanent settled population on it, a government to govern it, and sovereignty, supreme decision making authority lies within it. Means colonial communal mission aimed at annihilate, eliminate, evaporate, possible, if not, create stem blocks in each and every way in its making realization from cultural consciousness to concrete capabilities of a nation state. This was the bedrock reflected in 1909 in Council Act, Government of India Act 1919, Montaguism for reforms. In other words, Communal Award of 1932 and 1935 Government of India Act. Even after historic Pune Pact between father of nation and architect of our constitution, Baba Sahib Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, colonial regime with its malign intention advancing its communal mission inserted provisions of communal award for scheduled caste to divide society even on caste lines. In the backdrop of the worst form of communalism, civilization crisis, communal hatred rights, and international movements adhering with perseverance to right of self-determination for nation and its foundation, individuals. Cold War polarized world politics, India's partition and creation of Islamic Republic of Pakistan on communal hatred, communal rights, colonial forces permeated communal maliciousness with demonic determination, and their deprivation to understand India in its entirety, the recklessly rejected idea of India as a nation and proposed, sorry, they recklessly rejected India and the idea India as a nation. They created an environment of communal hatred, put lines on caste lines, each and every way balkanize our nation, and then introduced, proposed idea of partition. Even after partition, the ignorant confidence was so determined that the dreaming balkanization of India and even civil war ridden Indian subcontinent, where British bureaucracy and German military soldiers requested to maintain India communalism, swallow, social solidarity, human capital, fraternity, essence of a nation. Communalism throttled potential, creativity, heritage of a nation. इस लेक्चर के बैकग्राउंड में और लेक्चर की समझ के आधार पर ये हमारी जनरेशन की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कि अगर आज कॉलोनियल कम्युनल मिशन के रेमिनेट्स, कम्युनल राइट्स, ट्रस्ट डेफिसिट, increasing crimes against women, deprived state of our society, अगर आज भी डिह्यूमनाइजिंग फॉर्म में उभर रहे हैं तो हमारे लिए शर्मनाक है। अगर हमारे मन में या इन अदर वर्ड्स हमारे मस्तिष्क के जो दो पार्ट हैं, एक जो सोचता है, एक जो फील करता है, इनमें कहीं भी हमें अपने कल्चरल हेरिटेज, सिविलाइजेशन इथोस, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल मोरलिटी, नेशन के प्राइड पर प्राउड है। तो इमेजिन अगर आप फॉरेन सोइल पर हैं, आपसे क्वेश्चन किया जाता है कम्युनल राइट्स पे, इंक्रीजिंग क्राइम्स अगेंस्ट वीमेन, हीनियस क्राइम्स अगेंस्ट डिप्राइव्ड स्टेट ऑफ आवर सोसाइटी, आप रिस्पॉन्स कर पाएंगे? अगर आप इंटेलेक्चुअल हैं तो इंटरनेशनल फोरम में इंटेलेक्चुअल्स के बीच आपको रेफरेंस दिया जाता है ऐसे इंसिडेंट्स का कि आपका इंटेलेक्ट, आपकी इंटीग्रिटी, आप में इतना साहस इंस्टिल कर पाएगी कि आप रिस्पॉन्स कर सकें, या हमें यूं ही ढकोसलेबाजी करते रहेंगे कि इंडिया की वो हेरिटेज है, वो हेरिटेज है। हमें याद रखना चाहिए कि अतीत की गर्त में लगभग वही लोग डूबे रहते हैं जो या तो किसी के स्लेव होते हैं या जिसके वर्तमान में क्रिएटिविटी, प्रेस्टीज, कुछ इंस्पायरिंग सब हेरिटेज से डिप्राइव होते हैं।